Hello, English learners. Welcome back to EnglishPod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we're going to be bringing you a great lesson about calling the office.
Yeah, that's right. So in this lesson, we're going to teach you some great words that you can use when you need to call your office to solve a problem.
Right. So you are at home, you have a problem, maybe you can't go to the office, so you have to call them and tell them that you're not going to be able to go.
Yes.
All right. So we're not going to preview anything today because the dialogue is relatively easy. So let's listen to the dialogue for the first time, and then we'll come back and look at some words.
Hello, hey, annual day iking spay. Au hey, eme I elp, hey uye.
I hate annual day. Uli J, ear hey.
I hey uli j. Au hey aruye.
Actually, I'm eating fe aikwe ilute day.
I'm are say ute ear hey at they. At wezangre.
I hinkte I'm aminke aunde ite hote luve. Ah. I have hey edeg hey orse hote anire osne and I'm eating fe lightly say ivers fe.
I say, o say orye alinke in ixe.
Esye. I aswe open hey ute ete ofte ikurire.
Okay, and they, I tre and et gay say estre.
All right, so a pretty easy dialogue, right?
Yeah, pretty simple.
All right. So there are a couple of words that we want to look at. So let's start with language takeaway.
Language takeaway.
All right, well, today we're looking at 3 interesting words. The first one is ouflé.
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 Marco, what is the ouflé?
All right, so when you have the ouflé, it means that you are sick. You have, it's very similar to a cold.
Right, but just worse, right?
Worse, yeah. So when you have the ouflé, it'll keep you in bed for a while, for maybe a week or two.
So you have a fever, your body is hurting.
Yeah.
You're really sick.
Yeah, you're really sick.
Okay.
So, ouflé.
All right, well, what about our next word?
Well, actually, the next word is a phrase that you can use when you're calling the office. Alinke in ikse.
Alinke in ikse.
Alinke in ikse.
Okay, this is a really useful phrase, and I think it would help us to hear some examples of what it sounds like so we can understand the meaning.
Example 1.
Orfe ipelpe aldke in ixe udete.
Example 2.
If uye alke in ixe unt one orme aimte, orye iredfe.
Example 3.
I'm at ne ealing fail away. O say I'm alinke in ixe.
So with this phrase, you're basically saying that you are not going to the office.
Exactly.
So let's take a look at our last word for language takeaway. Ikavere.
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 Okay, so it's a pretty simple word. Ikavere means...
To get better, to start feeling healthy again.
Okay, so kind of to recharge your batteries.
Exactly. So this is a great verb to use when you want to say, I'm going to feel better.
Okay, ikavere. So some really great words, some really interesting phrases. So let's listen to this dialogue again, and then we'll come back.
Hello, hey, annual day iking spay. Au hey, eme I elp, hey uye.
I hate annual day. Uli J, ear hey.
I hey uli j. Au hey aruye.
Actually, I'm eating fe aikwe ilute day.
I'm are say ute ear hey at they. At wezangre.
I hinkte I'm aminke aunde ite hote luve. Ah. I have hey edeg hey orse hote anire osne and I'm eating fe lightly say ivers fe.
I say, o say orye alinke in ixe.
Esye. I aswe open hey ute ete ofte ikurire.
Okay, and aitre and etge say estre.
All right, Marco, have you ever found yourself in a situation like this?
Well, yeah, a couple of times that I haven't been able to really make it to the office
Yeah.
and I've had to call. So yeah, I would have to call and tell them that I'm not going to make it or maybe that I'm going to be a little bit late.
All right. Well, yeah, happens to all of us. And now you guys have all of this useful language next time you face this problem.
Exactly. So if you have any questions or comments, be sure to visit our website, EnglishPod.com.
And Marco and I are there to respond to your questions and comments. As well, there are also lots of other great lessons for you to check out on the website.
Exactly. So be sure to check out some of our first lessons. I'm sure you'll find them useful as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. And until next time.
Bye.
Bye.